So today we're gonna go and take a look at some custom cards, and without further ado, let's just go and jump straight into it. Now, with that being said, we're gonna start out with looking at a Super Gogeta Dokkan Fest, and his typing is Super STR. His stats are as shown for anybody who wants to go ahead and do the calculations of what his defense would be at the start of turn, as well as attack stats if you put him with a specific character in Vanilla Dokkan, so on and so forth. His categories is Fusion, Movie Heroes, Super Saiyans, Otherworld Warriors, Final Trump Card, Time Limit, Fuse Fighters, and Powerful Comeback. No Connected Hope? Doesn't Gogeta have Connected Hope? Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Let me go ahead and pull up a Gogeta card real quick. So, yeah, Gogeta is on Connected Hope, and if we go ahead and pull up the category, I'm very certain that all Gogetas are on Connected Hope. Yeah, the Tech LR Gogeta is on Connected Hope. We have STR Gogeta is on Connected Hope. We also have the Int Gogeta who's on Connected Hope. And what's one more we're missing? Yeah, the Physical LR Gogeta. Yeah, Gogeta is on Connected Hope. So he is missing Connected Hope as a category. And his link set, Fuse Fighter, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan Golden Warrior, Prepare for Battle, Over and Flash, Fierce Battle. Saiyan Warrior Race. Let me see what you have. Do you have Saiyan Warrior Race? Okay, no, you have Experienced Fighters in place of it. Okay. I did pull up all the other Gogetas. Do you have Saiyan Warrior Race? You don't have Saiyan Warrior Race. Yeah, you have Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Fuse Fighter, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. So Kamehameha would have to be the link that would be in place of Saiyan Warrior Race or Experienced Fighters for, of course, Int Gogeta. For his sake, of course, because he is the one outlier that has Experienced Fighters. Because you don't have Experienced Fighters, you have Kamehameha. You, of course, you don't have it, obviously, because you're Prepared for Battle, Over in the Flash, Fuse Fighter, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, and Fierce Battle. And you, I'm pretty sure, have Kamehameha because your super attack effect for your 12 key is Big Bang Kamehameha. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Fuse Fighter, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, Kamehameha. Yeah, so you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 links, so you get a pass. You have Kamehameha in place of Saiyan Warrior Race for the custom card. You also have Kamehameha, and you have Experienced Fighters because, of course, I can't even make up a reason why. What is the reason? Why does he have Experienced Fighters? Okay, whatever. Anyways, I would probably change this for Kamehameha. Is his super attack effect name the Kamehameha? It is. Yeah, his super attack effect name is the Kamehameha. And wait, why isn't he on Kamehameha? If he's doing the Kamehameha and his super attack effect name. So yeah, I would add Kamehameha onto his categories. And I would also add Connected Hope. Yeah, and also I will also give him a Kamehameha as the link that he would have instead of saying Warrior Race. Yeah. But his leader skill. Fuse Fighters and Movie Heroes 3 key at 170% stats. And his additional 30% stats is given to Final Trump Card and Powerful Comeback. His super attack effect, the Kamehameha, he gets 50% attack defense 1 turn, and he does immense as well as lowers attack and defense. So he does debuff the enemy's attack on super as well as gaining 50% attack defense 1 turn, which is obviously good. And his unit super attack, the Full Power Assault, it could be done when you have a Pycon attack in the same turn, and he gains 100% attack and defense for 1 turn while doing immense. So that is good. This is very good. So his unit super attack and his base super attack effects are good. Certainly so. Alright, so his interest animation, of course, once only. He gets 3 key, 100% attack and defense, and a guaranteed dodge for 1 turn. Yeah, 3 key, 100% attack and defense, and guaranteed dodge. That is good. Yeah, wow, okay. He also starts out with 3 key and 150% attack and defense, baseline. And he also gets 30% attack up to 150% with each attack performed, which is obviously quite easy for him to get off. He also gets 50% defense up to 250% with each attack dodge, which is very good because his guaranteed dodge for 1 turn, that definitely helps because it supports the fact that he can build up his defense really quickly. Yeah, he just has to dodge 5 times and he gets 250% defense. And he also only has to attack how many times? He has to attack 5 times to build up his attack fully. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, so it's really not hard for him to build up his attack and defense. Yeah. He also gets a 50% chance to dodge for 9 turns. Okay, that is good. Of course, after the first turn where this guy has his guaranteed dodge. And after well, basically from the 10th turn onward, he gets a 30% chance to dodge. He also is a Rainbow Orb Changer when you have a Pycon attacking in the same turn, or when all characters attacking the same turn are Movie Heroes characters. That is not hard to get off at all, considering the fact that, of course, he is a Movie Heroes lead. Yeah, that's not too bad. You do want Pycon with him. If you don't want to run Pycon, and you do happen to have a full Movie Heroes, of course, rotation, which you're going to be running Movie Heroes characters with this guy anyways, he becomes Rainbow Orb Changer. And he also gets buffs for getting Rainbow Orbs. You guys know who this reminds me of? Okay. Now, I have no problem with people who create custom cards taking inspiration from cards that are already created in Dokkan. So I'm completely fine with this. All right, so see what he's doing. So guaranteed crit with 1 Rainbow Orb. Very nice. An additional 20% chance to dodge with 2 Rainbow Orbs. Very nice, considering the fact that he already has that 50% chance to dodge for 9 turns. So that's added on, and he gets a 70% chance to dodge. And then from that 10th turn, he gets basically 20% added on to that 30%, and that's a 50% chance. So within those 9 turns, he gets those 2 Rainbow Orbs. That's a 70% chance to dodge. And for the 10th turn onward, that's a 50% chance to dodge from, of course, him getting those 2 Rainbow Orbs. Very nice. And also, he's a Rainbow Orb Changer. And he performs 2 additional super attacks with 3 Rainbow Key Spheres. Wow. Okay. This guy seems very good. Yeah, I don't have issues with him. I don't. It should not be hard for you to get those 2 Rainbow Orbs for him to get that 70% chance to dodge. On the offensive end, 2 guaranteed supers is very powerful. 3 Rainbow Orbs. Does it matter? I would probably say so. It does. It does. Yeah. It shouldn't be too hard for him to get those 3 Rainbow Orbs, right? I don't think so. I don't think it should be too hard for him. Yeah, on the offensive end, it's like 1 Rainbow Orb is a guaranteed crit. 3 Rainbow Orbs, he performs 2 guaranteed supers. He has Pycon with him, and he's getting 100% attack and defense for that 1 turn. And on the defensive end, guaranteed dodge for 1 turn. He builds up defense rather quickly, just has to dodge 5 times. You get him those 2 Rainbow Orbs, and he builds up from that 50% chance to dodge with that 70% chance to dodge for those 9 turns. And for the 10th turn and onward, you can move that from a 30% chance to a 50% chance to dodge with those 2 Rainbow Orbs. I like his design. I have much of a problem with his design. The only thing I would say is change Saiyan Warrior Race for Kamehameha, because, I mean, come on now, his super attack is the Kamehameha. And categories, just add Connected Hope as well as Kamehameha. Because you have it, right? You do. And you also have it, right? You also do. And I'm pretty certain that you don't. I mean, obviously, you're doing the Soul Punisher, so it just makes a whole lot of sense you don't have it. You don't have it either, right? You don't. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on over to the next card for the video. So the next card is going to be a Superhero Trunks and Goten. They are Super AGL, and their leader skill is Superheroes or Hybrid Saiyans, 3 key and 170% across the board, as well as the additional 30% attack and defense to Youth. Ain't that supposed to be HP, attack, and defense? To Youth at that. Oof. Yeah, can we real quick, and of course I pulled up them because, I mean, it's the closest thing we have to a vanilla Dokkan unit that is a superhero, Trunks and Goten, although the only real difference is that they're teen, and it isn't specified that they're teen. I mean, obviously they're a youth character. It's just a regular old Trunks and Goten as kids, because, you know, they have their 30% of the stats being to youth. Hybrid Saiyan's youth? Can I just see youth? Let me grab up Hybrid Saiyans. Let me grab up you. And let's go over to... where's youth? Where's youth? Where's youth? Right over here. Ooh. Hybrid Saiyan's youth. So, Hybrid Saiyan's youth. Who else? Hybrid Saiyan's youth. Hybrid Saiyan's youth. Now, I'm not pointing out characters that are only good. I'm just pointing out Hybrid Saiyan's youth as a whole. Hybrid Saiyan's youth. Hybrid Saiyan's youth. Right, you guys are Hybrid Saiyans, right? You guys are. Okay. Just taking a quick peek. So there are a bunch of Hybrid Saiyan youth characters, but superheroes youth. Whoo, okay, that's where we run into a bit of a predicament. You guys. Let me get superheroes. So let's see, superheroes youth. So clearly none of the leaders. Okay. Clearly no LRs. Alright. No. 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 Well, you. I mean, we have Int Pan, so you. It's great. Okay, so that's one. No. No. Okay. You guys. No. You guys aren't youth. Yeah, because you guys are teen. Yeah, no. Yeah, you guys aren't youth. Yeah, no. You guys aren't youth. Okay. Okay. So we just have, like, Int Pan. And then we have Trunks, Goten, and Marin. Okay. So, to say the least, superheroes and youth, man, there is not much there. I mean, now granted, they do have superheroes, as the 170% leader skill, and superheroes is Omega Busted, but I mean, yeah, Hybrid Saiyan's youth, it's still it's a little fishy with that. Even then, it's still a little fishy. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the leader skill. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so the super attack effect, the superhero rush, they stack attack and gain 50% defense for 3 turns, as well as doing events with a 30% chance to stun. I love the super attack effect though. So interest animation, of course, as always. And they give 88% attack to Hybrid Saiyan's category allies. That is massive. Because, I mean... Okay. And do keep in mind, when I talk about these custom cards, we're talking about them with vanilla Dokkan cards. Okay? Let's just put that out there. As well as them having a 50% chance to launch additional super. So they have additional super attack chance, as well as they're giving 88% attack to Hybrid Saiyan's category allies. Wow, okay. So 2 key and 166% attack and defense baseline. And they also get an additional 80% attack and defense performing a super attack. Very nice considering the fact that they're stacking attack and gaining defense for multiple turns. They launch an additional attack that has a 30% chance to become a super attack. Very nice considering the fact that they already have additional super attack chance right here with their interest animation. I'm just going to call it their interest animation buff. They also get 44% attack as the 3rd attacker in a turn. 44% defense as the 2nd attacker in a turn. And they also become... No, they're just a Rainbow Orb Changer unrestricted. Very nice. And they give 25% defense to all allies with 4 or more Rainbow Key Spheres obtained. Getting 3 Rainbow Key Spheres, like we talked about with that Super Gogeta, the previous card, I feel like you can get that. But when we get into getting like 4, 5 Rainbow Key Spheres, now, typically when I play, I don't get 4 or 5 Rainbow Orbs that often. That's just me though. Maybe I'm unlucky, but that's not very often for me. 4 or more Rainbow Key Spheres obtained. I think if it was 3 or more Rainbow Key Spheres obtained, I could see it. But 4 or more Rainbow Key Spheres seems a bit much for me. And you also get 30% damage reduction for 6 turns when there is a superheroes category ally on the team. Very easy to get off. And 30% attack for youth category. Self-excluded. Okay. So, if you're a youth Hybrid Saiyan, uh, you're eating. Let's just go ahead and put that out there. Because not only you're getting 88% attack here for being a Hybrid Saiyan, but additional 30% attack here for being a youth character. And in total, that's 108% attack. No, that's 118% attack and defense. Yeah, that's 118% attack and defense. Yeah. So if you're a youth Hybrid Saiyan, you're getting 118% attack and defense from this Dokkan Fest Trunks and Goten. Wow, that's, as a support type unit, they seem pretty damn good. Okay, so they are a Rainbow Orb Changer. I do like that. They, I mean, I don't know about them getting attack as the third attacker in the turn, but I do like that they're getting defense as the second attacker in the turn, so you're, of course, going to want to run them inside the second slot. They have 30% damage reduction. That is their only defensive ability they have in their passive, because they support here, they have additional super attack chance here, baseline attack and defensive buff with ki here, they have attack and defensive buff when you perform a super attack, which is obviously nice, additional super attack chance here, that's unrestricted, so they have 2 additional super attack chances built into him. They have support, they have dual support pretty much, but if you're on both categories, you get both. They're a monstrous attack support unit. Personally, I'm not too crazy about this unit. Yeah. They have a lot going on, because they can give a lot of offensive support. And they could also help out the team with their Rainbow Orb changing. But, and you could also get LR Beast Gohan with them too. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about this unit. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Their active skill, Cyclone Style, Tornado, Double Hurricane, love the name. Great Raise attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to enemy, and stuns enemy for 1 turn. Okay. And, I mean, that's going to hit like a bomb, considering the fact that they're stacking attack. Anytime you're stacking attack, your active skill is going to hit really hard. Common sense, right? Can be activated from 4th turn when HP is 80% or above, or basically when HP is above 80%. I'm not feeling the design. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm not really feeling the design. I don't really like the leader skill. Now, albeit I love offensive units. That's one thing I love, because they're giving offensive support here and here. They're a Rainbow Orb Changer, so they're helping out the team. They have damage reduction to fall back on for 6 turns, but I mean, when the 6 turns are up, they're basically just raw stats. Essentially. I mean, they get an attack and defensive buff from their passive, their super attack effect. They're going to hit like a bomb on their active skill attack. Not feeling the craziest about this unit. Because after those 6 turns are up, they get touched by a super. They're going to fucking explode, right? And, of course, we're a defensive-oriented man. I love offense, obviously. I said this a million times. But we need our units to be 2 ways. 2 ways are very important. Now, I do applaud unique design, and this is unique design. I'm not even acting like it's not. Anyways, Link's same warrior race, and of course we compare it to this card. Now, I'm pretty sure the only differences between these guys and these guys is that they have solid support as well as speedy retribution. Hold on. This is not a good character to compare him to. Let me grab up... That's not a good character to compare him to. I think this is a way better character to compare him to. I mean, we have Marin here. Is this a better character? No, it's not. I lie. Pretend like I didn't even say that. The only differences between these 2 guys would have to... I mean, is that a better character to compare him to? Because, I mean... Trunks and Goten doesn't specify that they're kids, but I'm pretty sure they are kids considering that is youth. I think they should have been like Trunks and Goten, like, you know, like youth in parentheses. So is that the way it is for those other characters? Kid. Yeah, they parenthesize in kid. So it should have been named Kid. And yeah. So Speedy Retribution and Solid Support are in place of Tough as Nails and Infighter. Yeah. In place of Tough as Nails and Infighter. Now, Speedy Retribution, I do have it pre-pulled up. 50% attack and a 5% chance to dodge additionally. I mean, the 5% chance to dodge is obviously nice. The additional attack, I mean, it could have been 15% attack and defense. Why not? Just because my thing is, this is nice, but it could have been 15% attack and defense. Why not? You guys know what kind of meta we're in. And then look at the characters that are here. Like, come on, bro. This definitely doesn't make up for this link, though. This 5% chance to dodge, but not completely, because it would be nice if it was like 10% defense, 5% defense. Hell, that would have been nice. And then solid support. Solid support is just a garbage link. There's nothing more to say here. Infighter sucks too. That's basically what it was replaced with. I'm just assuming that what the design was pretty much catered around when doing the links for this character, because you do see a bunch of links that these two characters share in common, like for example, saying Warrior Race, Shocking Speed, the same lineage, Fierce Battle. They have the Innocence. Yes, they're sharing a bunch of these links. The only thing that's replaced is Tough as Nails and Infighter. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about this unit, although they are offensive based. Yeah. All right, let's move on over to the next unit. So we have a Turles. Why do I feel like I've seen this character already? Why? There's so many. I've looked at too many custom cards. All right. Did I look at this on the live stream? I feel like I've already looked at this card. Whatever. We're gonna just talk about him for today's video. Anyways, a Turles. I probably should have brought up Turles. I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick cut and be right back and have him pulled up. So I pulled up, of course, Dokkan Fest Turles. I noticed one thing about this Turles. He doesn't have Destroyer of the Universe. I'm pretty sure every Turles card has that, right? I'm very certain. It's like LR Team Turles, yes. AGL Turles, yes. Tech Turles, yes. Int Turles, yes. The STR free-to-play Turles, yes. Physical Turles, yes. I mean, we have all the Turleses here. Yeah. Dude, this guy should have Destroyer of the Universe, no? I mean, surely enough. And then all categories should seem about right. Pure Saiyans, Dragon Ball Heroes. This is a Dragon Ball Heroes Turles card? Yeah, okay, he is. Okay. It's specified as a leader's card, so Dragon Ball Heroes is fine, considering the fact that the leader skill has it included. Space Traveling Warriors, of course. Terrifying Conquerors, Planetary Destruction, and Transformation Boost. Okay. No. Maybe he left out Destroyer of the Universe on purpose. I feel as if though, even if we got a Turles from Dragon Ball Heroes, they still would have gave him Destroyer of the Universe. Just like how, for example, for Cooler, they still give him all of his Wicked Bloodline links. I mean, it'd be the core of Turles' kit. They gave him Destroyer of the Universe. All right. So, no low-class warriors either. Okay. So we're missing low-class warriors, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be about it, right? Yeah. So we have Pure Saiyans, Space Traveling Warriors, Terrifying Conquerors, Planetary Destruction, and Transformation Boost. And of course, this guy doesn't have Transformation Boost because this is the Turles from... Okay. You also don't have Transformation Boost. Turles... Would you guys consider this... Okay. Yeah, this is a Dragon Ball Heroes card, so I guess him having Transformation Boost... Yeah, Heart of Pure Evil, Evil Saiyan Turles. Okay, Transformation Boost is fine. No low class warriors though. I guess it would make sense he doesn't have low class warriors because he gets the little evil Saiyan power shit that Cumber has, probably. I've seen not too much of Dragon Ball Heroes. I'm just gonna be completely honest. You guys know I'm not a big fan of Dragon Ball Heroes. Anyways, let's see what we got here. So, Super Int. A super class Terrifying Conquerors led Turles. Power Beyond Super Saiyan 2. Okay, so a super class Turles. So his leader skill is Terrifying Conquerors. Do keep in mind he is super class, unless there was something specified inside the email that he's not supposed to be super class. So Terrifying Conquerors or Pure Saiyans 3 key and 170% across the board, and his additional 30% of stats is to Dragon Ball Heroes or Power Beyond Super Saiyan. He's not on Power Beyond Super Saiyan, but he has this Power Beyond Super Saiyan category. I feel like now that I'm starting to compare like vanilla Dokkan cards with custom cards, I notice a couple of discrepancies. Maybe it's the way they intended the custom card to be, because it's a Dragon Ball Heroes Turles card. But why would he be super class if the transformation is Evil Saiyan Turles? If you're watching this video, of course, please correct me down below about what the card is basically supposed to be. Anyways, yeah, Power Beyond Super Saiyan's inside of his 200% leader skill, but he's not on the Power Beyond Super Saiyan category. Okay, so his super attack effect, he gains 50% attack and defense for 3 turns and does immense, so he has a great super attack effect. His passive skill, the I'll dig your grave, interesting animation of course, 70% attack and 30% damage reduction for 4 turns at the start of turn. Okay, so of course, that damage reduction for the first 4 turns is obviously nice for him to have. 188% attack and defense baseline. He also has additional super attack chance. Of course, him launching additional attack that has a 50% chance to become a super attack. And he also builds up 25% attack up to 150% with each attack received. He guards all attacks from the second turn for 5 turns. That is good. He also gets 68% defense as the second attacker in a turn, and 35% damage reduction as the third attacker in a turn, and 55% attack and defense after receiving 5 or more attacks. So you want this guy, and of course, we're grading this for tough bosses in the game. You want this guy to be in the 3rd slot to take his attacks. Because, I hate to break it to you guys, if somehow, some way, this guy's not taking a lot of attacks inside the 2nd slot after he does his super attack, I hate to break it to you, he's not sitting in the 1st slot with only 30% damage reduction, 188% defense here. That's it. Yeah. All he has to his name is 188% defense at the start of turn. Because he doesn't get his defense till A, he super attacks, and B, after he takes 5 more attacks. Because he gets 68% defense as a second attacker in turn. This guy wants to either be inside the 2nd or 3rd slot to get that additional defense or that additional damage reduction. But more than likely, you want him inside the 3rd slot. Ooh. So this guy wants to get hit, but he wants to sit inside the 2nd or 3rd slot. More preferably in the 3rd slot. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm not the highest on this design either. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Alright, so his categories, we already looked at that. The transformation for his 4th turn start of battle, very, very good condition for a transformation. Evil Turles, but he's super class. Anyways, his new super attack effect, 50% attack and defense 1 turn, immense with a 50% chance to stun, so he gets a stun chance as well as no more multi-turn attack and defensive stacking for within those 3 turns. Now it's from 3 turns down to 1 turn. Still good nonetheless. 200% attack and defense baseline, good. Doesn't guarantee super, unrestricted, good. 55% attack when performing super attack, wish it was 55% attack and defense, but maybe there's something inside the card that's going to make him crazy. An additional 15% attack and defense when HP is 69%. Well, when HP is below 69%. Okay. And he also gets 40% attack and defense when facing a Dragon Ball Heroes category enemy. Dragon Ball Heroes category enemy. Now, granted, this is a Dragon Ball Heroes Turles. Okay. Guards as the first or second attacker in the turn. That's obviously good. And he gets 80% attack and defense with 6 or more rank. Oh, what? This isn't good. Okay. And guaranteed crits for 4 turns from the start of turn. So, guaranteed crits for 4 turns. Cool. This attack and defensive buff when he gets 6. Am I crazy? Or can you only get 5 Rainbow Key Suitors? You can't get 6 Rainbow. Okay. Guard as the first, second attack in a turn. Good. 40% attack and defense when going against a Dragon Ball Heroes category enemy. You're literally never going to face a Dragon Ball Heroes category enemy, so not good. 15% attack and defense when you're below that 69% HP threshold. This is too low. This could have been a little bit higher. Or how about replace this with damage reduction? 30% damage reduction when he's below the HP threshold. 55% attack and forming a super attack. Could have been with defense. Doing a guarantee super is nice. 200% attack and defense is nice. A couple things could have been changed around, and then that's it. Not the highest on this Turles design. He wants to sit inside. He wants to sit inside like other slots, second or third slot, but like he wants to preferably be inside the third slot. He's a super class unit that leads terrifying conquerors. Yeah. Guard is cool. Guarantee crits for 4 turns, cool. Guarantee super is cool, but this is horrendous. You can't even get 6 Rainbow Key Spheres. You can't even get this. You can't get 6 Rainbow Key Spheres. Not feeling the Turles. And I'm not feeling the Trunks and Goten, but the Trunks and Goten are like leagues ahead better than the Turles. Yeah? And that's not crazy to say. Yeah, Turles has more flaws than the Trunks and Goten. Yeah. Yeah, because Turles only has 188% defense and 30% damage reduction. Guys, you're essentially telling me you want to float this guy. You know what? We're done talking about this card. Let's go and move on over to the next card for the video. So the next card is going to be a LR Metal Cooler. And a couple things I noticed about this card, but I'm pretty sure this is just like a little typo like thing. So his leader skill is 3 key and 170% to attack and defense only. I'm pretty sure you meant HP attack and defense. So I'm just going to fix that for you, my boy. Yeah. BH Dev custom cards, by the way. We're going to go and leave the @ inside the comment section below. We're just going to fix that for you. And yeah, it's 3 key and 170% across the board, not just HP, not just to attack and defense. It's HP attack and defense 170% to Wicked Bloodline or movie bosses, so that's correct. But then the 30% the stats is to Resurrected Warriors, seems about right, Pure Saiyans, or Namekian. This has to be a typo. We're just gonna go ahead, put an X through that, because I'm pretty certain you did not mean to put that there. Evil Brother Reborn, LR Agent Metal Cooler, of course, it's Metal Cooler himself. His stats for anybody, holy shit. And one thing I also want to point out, guys, is that he literally has the same exact link set and categories as physical LR Metal Cooler and Vanilla Dokkan. He just literally copy and pasted the link set and categories to the card, which I have no problem. I have no problem with you guys doing that. Unless you're going ahead and making like a creative format, then by all means. So Activates interest animation once only, of course, like all of these cards typically do. 2 key, 200% attack, and 15 additional supers for 5 turns from first appearance. Can be activated when fighting a pure Saiyan enemy or when there's 2 movie bosses characters on the team. So that's very easy to get off. 2 movie boss characters is way more easier than, well, you can get the pure Saiyans enemy off inside the Gogeta fight for those first couple of turns for the LR gods. But then, of course, if you get the Gogeta, I mean, obviously, it's Gogeta. Joke card. I mean, guys, you see this? This is just a joke card. 10 key, 150% attack and defense baseline, and he gets additional 200% attack when performing a super attack. And also initial 150% attack when doing an 18 key super. Recovers 10% HP at the start of turn when there is a Turles or Lord Slug ally on the team. Turles or Lord Slug? Alright. Wait, hold on. I want to get back to that in a moment. When HP is between 90% to 100%, 500. And you know what? I'm not even going to get back to that. We're going to read it anyways, but I'm not going to give too much on it. It's literally just powerful, out of this world, bonkers numbers that you're going to see from this card. I'm going to consider cards from here on out joke cards. This is just like, you see Saitama from One Punch Man. That's literally what a card like this is going to be. So, okay, so you get more attack. Well, you get less attack the lower your HP is within those HP thresholds, but still a lot of damn attack. So when HP is between 90 to 100%, you get 599% attack. 80 to 89, you get 566% attack. 70 to 79, 533% attack. 60 to 69, 511% attack. And 1 to 59, 500% attack. It's just a bunch of high-ass numbers. When there is a pure Saiyans category enemy, 250% defense and 5 additional supers. 2 additional attacks have a 70% chance to come a super attack. Okay. 500% attack when key is 24. And additional 50% attack up to 500%. You love the number 500. God damn. You love the number 500. That is definitely sure. Performs a guaranteed super after 5 more super attacks. Okay. Performs an additional super attack after performing 10 super attacks. Performs another super attack after performing 15 super attacks. Performs another super attack after 20. Becomes Metal Cooler Core when conditions are met. Once only. Revives when conditions are met up to 99 times. Need I explain this card? This is literally just joke card. This is a card you take to the private server, slap crazy stats on, you call it a day. I don't really have much to say about this. We will look at his revival animation though. Why not? We'll take a peek. I have no problem with it. Okay. Oh, I hate Xenoverse graphics. It just, oh, okay. It's ugly. I'm just gonna say it outright. Shit is ugly. I'm not a Xenoverse guy. Oh, wow. Hello. Hello. Anyways, so the active skill Metal Cooler Supernova can be activated at any time. Ultimate damage and raise attack by up to 600% for the rest of the battle. It's just a bunch of high stats. I'm not gonna really speak much about this card. Massively stacks attack, 30% defense on 1 turn. I mean, massively stacks attack on 18 key. Stacks defense too. That's 30% defense on 1 turn. I just completely overlooked that. I mean, my mind is just disintegrated when looking at a card with bonkers percentage buffs like that. Link set copied from LR Physical Metal Cooler, and then categories copied from LR Physical Metal Cooler again. Rage condition, when HP is 59% or less at the start of turn. How the hell are you going to get there? You're literally going to have this guy in both rotations killing the boss in 1 turn. You don't have to face a pure Saiyan. You literally, because you go back up here, 15 additional supers for 5 turns. And all you need is go up against a pure Saiyan's category enemy. Or just have 2 movie bosses characters. Easy. Very easy. Right now, in Vanilla Dokkan, you can pick 2 easy movie boss characters. I can name 2 off the top of my head. LR Full Power Broly, Haruta Goat. That's it. Boom. That's all. Anyways, his rage mode, his passive, 2 key and guarantee crits, 3 key per key obtained, performs 10 additional supers. 12 key, greatly raise attack temporarily, colossal damage. 18 key, the eye beam, 100 greatly, massively, 150% multiplier, raise attack temporarily, colossal damage. I mean, my brain is mush after reading this card. Let's move on over to the next card. Thank you for sending this Saitama card. So the next card is going to be a SSJ Vegeta, and he's extreme physical. Unstoppable will to surpass Son Goku. His latest skill is Miraculous Awakening, Super Saiyan, or Battle Wit's 3 key and 170% of stats. And his 30% stats is to Vegeta's family or Interslash Cell Saga. Miraculous Awakening. You guys think Dokkan could have gave this guy Miraculous Awakening? I think Dokkan could have got away with giving him a Miraculous Awakening. Yeah, why not? Okay, yeah, I don't see why not. Alright, so his super attack effect, he gets 50% attack for 1 turn, does immense, and disables dodge for 1 turn, and greatly lowers defense. Okay, so not crazy on him gaining 50% attack for 1 turn as well as greatly lowering defense. I think that combo is just bad to me, but this right here, okay, unless he's doing crazy damage and has a strong defensive ability to fall back on, I have no problem with it. But gaining attack for 1 turn as well as greatly lowering defense in a vacuum, that's just such a it's just a awkward combo. But disabling dodge for 1 turn, that right there, damn. Disabling dodge for 1 turn. I can't think of off the top of my head how many boss fights in Dokkan where you could disable a boss's dodge. Already, like, okay, it's whatever. All right, so this is stats at, of course, Rainbow for anybody who wants to go ahead and do the calculations. So his passive, Fruit of a Ruthless Training Field of Pride, activates interesting animation, and of course, blah blah blah. 41% attack for 6 turns from start of turn. He gets 3 key and 200% attack and defense baseline. 1 key guards and gets a 70% chance to dodge before attacking and 141% defense after receiving an attack for 3 turns as first attacker in the turn. So this is a bit of a mouthful here. So before he attacks, he gets key, guard, and a 70% chance to dodge. And after he receives an attack, he gets 141% defense as a first attacker in the turn. Okay. He also gets 2 key, 341% defense while performing a super attack. Wow, okay, so that's where all his defense is going to be coming from his passive. So this is, his super attack effect is fine. Okay, I don't like the greatly lowering defense, but the 50% attack for 1 turn and disabling dodge is fine considering the fact that he's gaining key and a high amount of defense on super. I really like that. And 200% attack as the second or third attacker in the turn. He also gets minus 20% defense the rest of the battle 4 turns after interest animation, or wait, hold on. Let me go and highlight the entire thing. Alright, so this right over here in particular. Minus 20% defense for rest of the battle 4 turns after interest animation or active skill activates if an enemy or ally whose name includes Goku once only. So he debuffs his own defense? Ooh, okay. All attacks become guaranteed crits, and enemies attack debuff by 19% for the rest of the battle. If there's a Android's category enemy, of course, this is taking shots at Android 19. And nullifies unarmed super attacks direct at this character and counters with tremendous power. So he has a, okay, so he has a super attack nullification. Okay. This right here, damn. The only thing is, after he does a super, after he supers, if he gets hit by a super, is he dead? I gotta applaud this design. This right here is just wow. I think if he added, like, I don't know, 40% damage reduction with this defense after receiving an attack, I'd be hooked. Because this is definitely nice for those 3 turns, after, of course, after receiving an attack. And he gets this from supering. So essentially, when he supers, he gets 2 ki, 50% attack, and 341% defense. Doesn't physical Bardock get that much? Let me grab that guy up. Where is he? He is right over here. Don't you get that much? No, you get 318%. Okay. And you get 341. Because it just reminded me of this guy for a moment. This is a very interesting design. I don't hate this design. I just feel as if though, what's he gonna be looking like? You know what? This design is so interesting. Do I double back and say I like this? I don't know. I don't hate this design like too much. Because what's carrying this for me is the fact that it's like all this right over here. If he just got damage reduction after he received an attack though, bro. Is this guy going to be hitting like a nuclear missile? His active skill, Help of the Small Sensu Bean, can be activated from the 6th turn from the start of battle. Recovers 40% HP, removes all status effects, and becomes immune to status effects for 4 turns. Okay, so he has a Sensu Bean type. Of course, it's 40% HP. His active skill is not bad. It's recovering HP and removing status effects. That's, yeah. It can remove, like, for example, Beast Gohan's annoying ass locking. He can also, what's another thing that could also be removed? Like, for example, when you're inside the boss rush little red zone thing for movie bosses, like when you're going up against like Bojack, for example, and you remove that dumbass, doesn't he like seal or lock? And I'm pretty sure the only categories between the SSJ Vegeta and this guy that they're missing, but it's fine considering the fact that this is of course, this is the Super Saiyan Vegeta. Well, this is still a Android Cell Saga Vegeta, but this is just, of course, for the sake of the card that I'm comparing it to. The only categories they're missing between each other is, of course, Miraculous Awakening. That's one. Worthy Rivals, because this guy doesn't have Worthy Rivals. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have Worthy Rivals. So that's 2. Gifted Warriors he has. Yeah, he does. He doesn't have Space Traveling Warriors. He doesn't have Revenge. He doesn't have Exploding Rage or All Out Struggle. Did I glance over a category? I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, he has Battle Wits too. Yeah, of course, he does. Alright, so let's go on over to the last card of the video. And the last card of the video is going to be a STR Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, a power further beyond. And I scrolled through like the card, like the little panels. Love the presentation. I'm just gonna say that outright. Alright. Stats for all my stats junkies, of course. And his leader skill is Power Beyond Super Saiyan or Buu Saga. 3 ki and 170% across the board. And his 30% of stats to Super Saiyan 3 or warriors raised on Earth. So Earthbred fighters. Power Beyond Super Saiyan and Earthbred fighters. That seems pretty damn strong. Buu Saga, Earthbred fighters. Yeah, nah. Power Beyond Super Saiyan with warriors. Well, of course, Earthbred fighters. I like that combination. Buu Saga Super Saiyan 3, of course. I mean, it's... And then Buu Saga Earthbred Fighters. Earthbred Fighters is just a strong ass 30% stats to have. So, I'm going to say I like the leader skill. I'm just going to say that outright. And it's more so because of Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Can I take a quick peek at Power Beyond Super Saiyan real quick? Let me see. And Earthbred Fighters. Of course, you two. I mean, because Vegeta's there. So, of course, not neither of you guys. Because Vegeta's here. I mean, who do we have for LRs? So, none of you guys in Extreme Class side. So none of you guys. Not you, not you, not you. In Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he's too damn risky though. I mean, would he cover? Would he be covered by this guy? I mean, they force you to run this guy inside slot 1. I mean, you have him. You have Ink God Goku. You have Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You have AGL Super Saiyan. No. Was I wrong about this? I mean, I have you, but the problem is that Super Saiyan 3, I mean... Oh, wait, no, this is Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yeah, no. You can run this guy with this guy. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Because they're Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Warriors raised on... I mean, Earthbred Fighters. You guys get the deal, though. And then you... Oh, okay. I mean, there's only really a couple of options. Maybe I didn't see as many as I thought. Okay, let's continue. Let's see. So, all these panels is him just being Super Saiyan 3. So, of course, these are from the actual anime. Little Shatter. And, of course, Giant Ape. And then, of course, the Goku. The long golden hair. The golden on the, his clothes. And then, boom. Boom. That glance is just powerful. So, passive. Surpassing the Ascended Saiyan. Of course, he has an interesting animation. 3 key and 159% attack and defense baseline. 10 key and 295 attack unrestricted. He also loses 2 key up to 10. Oh, it is restricted. Ah, damn. So on that first turn, it's not unrestricted. 10 key and 295% attack. You know what? I'm completely fine with that. Yeah. Because he's losing key and attack at the start of every turn, excluding his character's first appearance. So he's at his strongest on that first turn, but he's slowly losing key and attack. And he's going to be fine on key. He's going to be fine on key for sure, because he already has that 3 key baseline. And of course, he's getting the key from leader skill, and he only has to collect a couple of orbs after he runs out of all this. But even then, he's still going to be fine after he runs out of all of it. He also gets 59% attack and defense and a 70% chance to crit when facing a Mantra Power enemy. Makes a lot of sense considering he's going against Buu. Unrestricted 33% damage reduction, love it. And he gets additional 26% damage reduction when facing a Buu Saga or Majin Power enemy. Man, if the toughest fight in the game was a Buu Saga or Majin Power enemy, this guy right here. I feel as if though, even without it, I still like he's still gonna be fine. I think so. Let's continue reading him though before I double down on that statement. He also launches an attack that has a 50% chance to become a super attack, additional super attack chance. Love to see it. He also launches 2 additional attacks that have a 30% chance to become a super attack for 6 turns from start of turn. So wow, that's very good because that's in conjunction to. He basically has 3 additional attacks that all have Well, all of them don't have the same additional super attack chance. One has a 50% chance to become a super attack, and one has a 30% chance to become a super attack. Okay. He also performs a guaranteed crit once per turn, and additional 59% attack and defense. Starting from the turn in which this character performs the 9th super attack in battle. Okay, so he will get stronger when he does the 9th super. This boy is nasty. I'm not even gonna lie. So this guy can shoot out a calm, you know, he can shoot out a calm 5 supers. Does his first super. Does another super from his unrestricted super attack chance. Does 2 more supers from his restricted super attack chances for the first 6 turns. Does another super from his potential system. That's 5 supers. Oh, do keep in mind, he has 33% damage reduction here, unrestricted. This guy, essentially, we're talking about turn 1, by the way. 10 key, 295% attack. Just ridiculous. No defense, but that's completely fine because it's Super Saiyan 3. Love the concept. Absolutely. Now, he does have a couple of things sprinkled in it of the fact that he wants to face a Manja Power enemy. He gets additional attack and defense, as well as the crit chance here. And, of course, he gets additional damage reduction here when facing a Buu Saga or Manja Power enemy there. But his... I feel like parts of his card... The core of his kit is not restricted behind facing an enemy. Because he still has a solid amount of damage reduction. This guy seems fine to me. Yeah. I mean, he only has his 159% defense here. He is most certainly a slot 2 unit. And he has a 59% defense here. And 33% damage reduction here. And he gets the additional defense when he faces a Manja Power enemy. This guy is good. Certainly so. 30% defense for 1 turn. Immense damage and lowers defense with a 50% chance to stun. Okay, so lowering... I'm not gonna lie. This card's... I don't like lowering defense, but this card, it seems about right for defense alone. Because look how he's... Your defense... You're defending against Goku, right? Yeah, Buu's getting his shit punched in. I mean, it looks like a lowering defense scenario. Okay. And of course, he's swinging him around. And he sends him. I like how... The super attack name, the Super Dragon Throw, is literally screenshots from the anime. Charges towards him, stops. I love the presentation. I'm just gushing over it. I think he kicks him, and then he grabs his little antenna thing, that's what you call it, punches the shit out of him, grabs... Okay, Buu, you fucking... I think someone said something about me calling him Fat Buu, and it's Mr. Buu. It's still Fat Buu. It's still Fat Buu. The same shit, okay? Disrespecting fucking Fat Buu. Well, Mr. Buu. And then his link set is as shown. I picked this character because his super attack animations is literally... it's literally him fighting Buu. Right? Am I wrong? His super attack animation is literally just him fighting Buu. You know what? Now I want to pull that up. So I'm pretty certain his super attack animation, just him, it's him fighting Buu. Yeah, literally. Yeah. That's literally it. Yeah, so I was right. And he does a little, oh man, he's like, this is, okay. Alright, can't wait for him to get his EZA, by the way. Anyways, categories as shown. I'm pretty sure these are correct, so I'm not going to go ahead and go over them. Now, the only real differences between link sets is Super Saiyan is right, Golden Warrior is right. Yeah. Now, he's not doing the Kamehameha inside the super attack name, so him not being on Kamehameha is fine. Saiyan Warrior Race, does he have Saiyan Warrior Race? He doesn't. Saiyan Warrior Race is in place for Supreme Power, I assume. Limb Breaking Warrior, Over in Flash, Fierce Battle are a given. So the only real differences is Saiyan Warrior Race and the Saiyan Lineage in place of Kamehameha and Supreme Power. Completely fine with it. Supreme Power being a Buu Saga link, I mean 10% attack and defense, could you pass up on it over the Saiyan Lineage? Saiyan Lineage is also a good link. Saiyan Warrior Race, I'm pretty sure it's just an attack link if I remember correctly. And then we got the banner unit Trunks. Let's move on over to him. Okay, so Trunks, he's a super attack unit. Stats, of course, for my stat junkies. So his leader skill is Busag or Super Saiyan's 3 key and 130% across the board. He also gets 120% attack and defense baseline, a 50% chance to dodge unrestricted, good. 2 key and 50% attack and defense for 4 turns after dodging an attack in a turn, good. He gives all allies 2 key and 30% attack and defense, good. And he gives additional 1 key and 20% attack and defense to Super Saiyan or Busag allies, good because he's supporting that Goku. He launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance to become a super attack. When there's an ally, when he's with the attacking character in the same turn, that's Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Of course, he's meant to be ran with this damn guy. Of course. All allies get a 30% chance to crit and a 30% chance to crit and a 15% chance to dodge starting from the turn, which is character dodge the 7th attack in battle. Okay. So, love that he's supporting, and he's giving additional support to basically Busag and Super Saiyan enemies. So, for that Goku, specifically, he's giving 3 key and 50% attack and defense, and when he dodges the 7th attack in battle, he's essentially going to be giving Goku and allies around him, of course, provided your Busag and Super Saiyans, 3 key, 50% attack and defense, a 30% chance to crit, and an additional 15% chance to dodge. And let me tell you, Goku will definitely... You will feel the effect of that 15% chance to dodge because Goku can definitely fall back on it, provided you do get lucky for him dodging with that 15%. And do keep in mind that this additional 15% chance to dodge goes on top of his already 50% chance to dodge, so this guy can get up to a 65% chance to dodge. So, essentially, what's his super attack effect? And, of course, these are the little things we have here. Absolutely love it. His super attack effect, 30% attack defense on turn, standard, good, nice, does supreme and seals. Good super attack effect, the Super Saiyan speed. Anyways, and he also has the active. On turn 3 or later, when there is ally on the team named Super Saiyan 3 Goku or starting from the turn in which his character attack, well, of course, dodges, not attacks, dodges the 10th attack in battle, foresees enemy supers for the rest of the battle. Wow, so turn 3, you get a scouter for free if you have a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Love it. Absolutely love it. I didn't bring up a unit that I can find similar to this guy, but I'm pretty... Over in the Flash... On a Trunks unit, a SSJ Trunks unit. Interesting. Super Saiyan seems about right. Golden Warrior seems about right. Budding Warrior. I mean, Budding Warrior to Goku. More so it would be for Goten, but this is for this specific situation. I don't have a problem with it. And in a sense, of course, Supreme Power could go in here, but no big deal. Over in the Flash, a little funky on him, though. But actually... I feel like he put Over in the Flash on them for him to link up well right next to this Goku. I like that, actually. Good idea. And prepare for battle. Yeah. Great support type unit that can activate a Scouter on turn 3. He has a Scouter. He is a amazing support type unit with up to a 65% chance to dodge. Love the design. I have no issue with this character design. I love it. This guy's literally a great unit to sit right next to this guy. Yeah, would you set that guy size slot 1 over this guy? Probably. Okay, I think I am just about done. Because I've been recording for over an hour and 30 minutes. I gotta go ahead and get this video out and edit it. Thank you all for sending in your cards. If you recognize your card, thank you for sending your cards in. Now, I hope no one didn't take to heart me being critical on some of the cards. That is something I'm trying for some of these newer videos on forth is being a little bit more critical on cards, because I notice I'm not very, if you guys notice, I'm not biased on my videos. I'm not biased. I am opinionated, but I'm not too biased on talking about specific things. And now there hasn't been biased situations in the past. I mean, obviously I'm human, but I'm gonna start being a little bit more critical. Because I was asked something like this in a live stream to do like a little grading thing. I'm not going to grade you guys' custom cards. I'm just going to start being a little bit more critical on how I take a look at some of these cards. And I got to say, I like this Goku's design. I don't have too many issues with it. Only thing I will say, one thing I do want to point out, is that I wouldn't have minded. Better yet, no, I like his design. You know, fuck it. No, I do. I do like this design. This seems Dokkan-esque. I don't have an issue whatsoever, but I think that is really about it. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next video. I love you all. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and the custom card email is going to be down below inside the comment section. You guys go ahead and send your cards in so I can review them in the future. Peace.